Hi everyone, El Zanamo with Real Estate Inspections LLC. Thank everyone out there who shared this video and everyone who watched the video and liked my page. I was overwhelmed with the responses. So we're going to try to keep this going. We're down in this basement and I thought it was important to point out that when we did this inspection, the client asked for a radon test. So we did the test and the levels came out pretty high. They were over 4 picocuries per liter. So the government suggests that you mitigate at that point. So we came into this basement, and after we did that, we noticed the walls very porous. In the 1900s it was built, and they used stone instead of concrete block. And the stone, over time, the mortar mix deteriorates and comes out, and you end up with these big areas where you can stick your hands into the concrete. So it was not just a matter of mitigation, but we also had to seal up the basement to try to hold back the radon. And so when we created the negative flow, it would pull the radon gas out from underneath the floor without allowing it to escape through the cracks coming up through the floor. So we sealed up the walls and we put in the mitigation system. This is part of the mitigation system. To try to simplify it, you're basically creating a negative flow underneath the cement floor, negative pressure, which is pulling like a vacuum cleaner. It is pulling air up this tube outside where there's a little vacuum motor type of thing that sucks out the radon, takes it all the way up to the roof of the house and expels it naturally. Now when you go outside, there's radon coming up out of the ground all the time, but it's being expelled naturally at about 0.3 picocuries per liter, and that's perfectly normal and perfectly safe. When the levels get to 4.0 or above, then it's recommended that you get a mitigation system, because then there's a chance of a health issue. This here is another thing that I'd like to point out to you. This shows 1.5 pounds of vacuum. 1.5 pounds of vacuum is telling you that the vacuum pump is working on the mitigation system. Now, a lot of agents think that when they see this, that this is the level that the radon is at. It's at 1.5. All this little gauge here, it's a vacuum gauge. All it does is creates this little tube, sucks vacuum and causes this colored water to come up to show you that the vacuum pump is running and that you're mitigating. That's all it is. So if anybody out there tells you, oh look, we're doing good, we've only got 1.5, we're okay, we're under 4 picocuries per liter, this just tells you that it's running. To find out where you are, you have to have a test. You put the canisters or the continuous monitor system in and over a 48-hour period and have it checked, and we can tell you what your radon levels are. El Zanamo, Real Estate Inspections LLC. Give me a call at 315-868-8287. Thanks.